Intro, hook. 00 to 10. Visual. Fast cuts of people enjoying luxurious lifestyles, overlaid with dramatic music. Cut to a clock ticking loudly. Voiceover. Authoritative and intriguing. In your 20s, every dollar you spend or don't spend is a decision that shapes your financial future. But what if I told you the biggest money mistakes don't always look like mistakes until it's too late? Pause, let the tension breathe. This isn't just about saving a few bucks. It's about avoiding traps that could cost you hundreds of thousands over your lifetime. And here's the thing. Most people around you are already making these mistakes. So, what are they? And are you making them right now? Stick around because mistake number 5, it's the silent wealth killer nobody talks about. Act 1, setup, mistake. 1, living above your means. 1 to 2:30. Voiceover. Let's start with the most common but deadly mistake. Living above your means. That new iPhone, the upgraded apartment, the $80 dinners, just this once. It all feels harmless until you realize you're trading financial independence for Instagram likes. Visual. Young adults scrolling social media, swiping credit cards, checking empty wallets. Here's the fear no one wants to face. If your lifestyle always expands with your income, you'll never build wealth. You're not upgrading your life. You're upgrading your liabilities. Reset attention. Quick question. If your income stopped tomorrow, how many months could you survive? If the answer makes you nervous, it's time to rethink what you're calling normal. And that leads us right into mistake number 2, which hides behind a diploma and a pile of debt. Act 1 continues. Mistake 2, taking on blind student loans. 2:30 to 4. Voiceover. Student loans. We're told they're an investment. But what if you're investing in something that won't pay off? Visual. Graduation caps, flying in slow motion, then quickly cutting to debt statements and late-night worry. Far too many young adults borrow tens of thousands without understanding how long it'll take to pay it off, or if their degree will even cover the cost. Here's the cold truth. A 6-figure loan for a low-paying job isn't education. It's a financial trap. Cliffhanger. And if you think, I'll just pay it off later, wait until you hear mistake number 3, where later never comes. Act 2, confrontation. Mistake. 3, delaying investing. 4, salt to 5:30. Voiceover. Every day you delay investing is a day you rob your future self of wealth. Visual. A calendar flipping rapidly, dollar signs disappearing. At 25, $100 a month can grow into $250,000 by retirement. Wait until 35? It's less than half. That's the power and danger of compounding. Emotional trigger. Urgency and fear of loss. Don't let perfection stop you. You don't need to be a stock-picking genius. You just need to start. Reset attention. When was the last time you invested in something that pays you back for years? If you can't answer that, your financial strategy needs a reboot. And that brings us to a mistake that feels responsible, but quietly erodes your net worth. Act 2 continues. Mistake 4, saving instead of investing. 5:30 to 7. Voiceover. It's drilled into us. Save your money. But here's the problem. Saving alone won't make you rich. Inflation is the silent thief. A dollar today won't buy a dollar's worth of value tomorrow. Visual. A $20 bill slowly burning or shrinking. If your savings sit in a checking account earning 0.01%, you're losing money every day without realizing it. Transition with intrigue. You think you're being cautious, but in reality, you're playing defense in a game that rewards offense, which leads us to the most dangerous mistake of all, because this one can destroy everything you've built. Act 3, resolution. Mistake 5, ignoring financial literacy. 7 to 8:30. Voiceover, you can't win a game you don't understand. And yet, most people spend more time researching their next vacation than learning how money actually works. Visual, contrast between someone studying compound interest and someone scrolling through entertainment videos. Budgeting, credit scores, taxes, investing, these aren't boring adult things. They're the keys to freedom. Emotional trigger, excitement, and empowerment. Financial literacy isn't a skill, it's a superpower. And every month you ignore it, you give up control. Cliffhanger to CTA. Now imagine turning one simple principle into a six-figure advantage. It's not a fantasy, it's math. So, if you're ready to take control, outro and CTA, Hux 8:30 to 10. Voiceover. Avoiding these 5 mistakes won't just keep you afloat, it'll set you up to thrive. But what if you could turn time into your greatest asset,